This morning, you're going to get a rare glimpse into what it is like to do a back-to-back. You're going to get to see the ship transition from one group of cruisers to the next group of cruisers. It is currently 10 after 7. We've gotten our coffee. We're going to go find breakfast somewhere, and we're going to show you all the details of the day. You'll see we received a sticker. It says still on vacation in transit. What that sticker does is two things. One, as we're walking around the ship with all the guests gone, it lets the staff know that we are still here and we belong here. And second to that, if we chose to get off today to go do any kind of shopping or whatever, we could get off the boat and leave to do whatever we needed to do and then come back.
It means that you are taking your own luggage off the vessel. You are taking your own luggage off the vessel. Please proceed at this time to deck 7. Deck 7 on the starboard side, and our staff are there to guide you.
You will still be able to get food the last morning of your trip. So Brandon ordered croissants, and this is the size that he was given. Thankfully he got 2, but that's still more of an hors d'oeuvre. You still gonna put something in there?
Mm-hmm.
A little appetizer? They look good anyway. She just grabbed that whole bread basket. I got the fruit salad, and again, it is
amazing.
It is amazing. It is fresh cut fruit. It is not the frozen kind, not the canned kind. It is fresh.
You wouldn't like that orange.
I'm not. You took my only orange. We got a little ahead of ourselves with our food this morning. Forgot to videotape what we got. As I told you, Brandon got the bacon and egg and made a bacon, egg, and not no cheese, but bacon, egg croissant. I got a bagel with cream cheese and some eggs, some breakfast potatoes, and some bacon.
This is with your cruise director and everybody here. Thank you for cruising with us, and we look forward to seeing you on your next cruise vacation. Orange caps, light blue and orange. Please make your way at this time to deck 7 on the starboard side. Our staff are there to guide you.
This will be the long line, weaving its way around. They have different exits that you can go out of. As you see, all the guests will be directed into a certain path. Just for a brief stop, in which they will scan your card, and that is how they verify who has gotten off the ship and who may be remaining. If you're curious, you are able to keep your card for like a memento. We always do. All the room stewards are in the rooms preparing them for the next guest to arrive later today. And of course, all the cruisers there leaving the terminal building. They have completed the disembarkation process as far as picking up their luggage if they did not self-assist. Self-assist means that you take your own things off. It's typically what Brandon and I do because it's a quicker process. You don't have to wait on to find your suitcases that were carried off the night before. What they do is they carry off, they pick up your suitcases the night before and they stage them, and then in the morning when you get to port, they will be waiting in that terminal building. So once you get off the boat, you have to go into that building, and they'll have an area that has all the suitcases by a color-coded label, and you find your area and you pick up your suitcases, and then you can leave. You do have to stop at documents check, either the passport line or the birth certificate line. They just verify who's getting off and that they have no issues in the United States. They'll begin the same process that they did last week when we got on board. All the food deliveries. We are Border Patrol agents. While in port, the ships have to refuel. Some cruise ships now use LNG, which is liquefied natural gas. That is like a more earth-friendly source of fuel. This particular boat, because it is older, uses diesel. I'd be curious to know how many gallons this thing would take. This is a first. I've never seen this view of a crane before. So this morning, Brandon had to go to guest services to pick up our new room key. They will keep our spending account open, and they will just merge last week and this week's together. But we did have to have new room keys to represent what's going on this week and any of the options that we have selected. And when he was there, he asked the clerk how many people were doing a back-to-back, and they told him about 24. So out of all the guests on board the ship, there are 24 remaining. That parking lot is super empty now, so it seems that most everyone has left. They did a few moments ago call about 4 to 6 names of people that they were needing to account for. Always pain. Some kind of maintenance. So a little bit of behind the scenes here in the buffet. Getting everything ready. This will be a hop in place when everyone starts to embark. Yeah, I saw someone earlier with soapy water and a huge scrub brush scrubbing the inside of a trash receptacle out on the Lido deck. Good morning. This is the quietest you will see a cruise ship. I always feel bad for the staff because they literally have maybe 2 hours at best to get all this in tip-top shape for all the new people coming on board. Got people in the pool, cleaning the pool. Just know that every effort is made on all levels to make this a wonderful, perfect trip for everyone that chooses to be on board. So this part of our cruise is going to be a 5-day. Good morning, how are you? Last week was a 4-day. So this week we will have an added port stop. We will be going back to Freeport, back to Great Stirrup Key. Hopefully, if the tender operations work this time, based on the waves. And finally, we will be going to Bimini. Not in that specific order. I'd have to look at our schedule to see, but nonetheless, we'll be in Bimini. Also, being that this is a day longer of a cruise, there'll be some different entertainment. They will add a show to add to the Blazing Boot show and the Ignite the Night show that we did last night. I believe that the third show is a Broadway tunes. Getting the bar squared away. As you saw this past 4 days, that is a hopping area. Brandon was determined to be the first drink served aboard this sailing, and he was successful. First drink of thousands that will be had aboard this ship. Well, Brandon, I've seen a backpack blower. I've never seen a backpack sucker.
This is to remind all staff and crew that embarkation is commencing at this time.
So this is the first guests arriving for the second leg of the journey. The process has begun. Even though you do a back-to-back, you still have to do a muster drill station at the beginning of every cruise. It is just a maritime law. So we're gonna get ours knocked out of the way and then proceed with the rest of our day. So we decided to come back to Grand Pacific Dining Room for embarkation day lunch. They will have the exact same menu from last week, and I'm gonna order the exact same thing. This is a great venue. You should check it out instead of going up to the buffet. Last week we watched the sailaway party from the uppermost part of the ship to see us pass under the bridge. Today we will be watching it from the thermal suite. This is my kind of sail away. Completely relaxing.